Dear girl. Turn the page, kinda. Dear girl. Dear girl. Keep that arm raised. You have smart things to say. Dear girl. Sometimes you may feel like being pink and sparkly. Sometimes you may feel pretty much the opposite. Dear girl, look at yourself in the mirror. Say thank you to something that makes you you. Thank you, freckles. Thank you, birthmark. Thank you, red hair. Dear girl, sometimes you just need a good cry. Sometimes you need a friend. Sometimes you'll need to be alone. Sometimes you'll need a tissue. Sometimes you'll need a bucket. Dear girl, do you know that there is no such thing as asking too many questions? Who, what, when, where, why, how?
You're doing good.
Dear girl, write down your thoughts once in a while, even if it's just to enjoy the way your pen feels against the paper. Dear girl, make your room awesome. Make your room you. And while you're at it, make your bed. Oh, no. Oh, that's a pretty bed. Yeah, I like that bed.
I know, it is pretty.
Pretty rainbow. Dear girl, don't ever lose your sense of wonder. Dear girl, sometimes you just gotta stop and dance. That's what I do.
Yes, you do.
Dear girl, find people like you. find people unlike you. Dear girl, create
Traditions.
traditions. Fun, crazy handshakes and silly inside jokes. Dear girl, if your instinct is telling you to say no, say no, you know? Dear girl, coloring outside the lines is cool too. Dear girl, there are no rules about what to wear or how to cut your hair. Dear girl, you know what's really boring? When people say how bored they are. Dear girl, gosh, I don't know. I've got this. Listen to your brave side. Look, she goes splash.
Yes, she did.
Dear girl, you won't be invited to every single party on the planet. Which is really okay. Can you imagine how
Exhausting.
exhausting that would be? Dear girl, a tree trunk is the perfect place for quiet thoughts to be sunk. Dear girl, whenever you need an encouraging boost, remember you can turn to any page in this book. Most of all, dear girl who I love, know that you can always turn to me.
That was an awesome job. You did great, Kimber. I hope you can see what I'm doing. My bestie had asked me to do a tarot reading for her career. I'm going to be using the Tarot of Mermaids that she had given me. And I will also be doing an oracle card from the Wisdom of the House of Night. There's the book that comes with the tarot deck. I will not be reading out of that quite yet. All right. I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times. And I will read the first, or the card with my intuition. I'm not exactly sure how many cards she was up before, but I'm thinking 1. Then I cut the deck 1 time. Whoa. I draw the first card off the top, and we have the Emperor. I'm going to find the Emperor in the book. Okay. Now, I'm not looking in the book, as you can see. I'll lay it right there, off the page. So, let's see. This is the Emperor. There is a lot of light around it. Light meaning good, bringing forward. He has a shield, so there's some protection, and a trident, I believe it's called. So that's for protection. Of course, the crown is for monarchy, hierarchy. So that would mean a father, a mother figure, a higher figure. Could be, since this is for her career, it could be her supervisor or her boss. She is trying to protect maybe family or herself or her job. She doesn't really want to leave it, but there's a possibility with the darkness of his tail that there's a possibility of darkness in her career, which could mean there's also lightning. I see lightning in hands, so it's stormy. It's a stormy career maybe, but also solid. There's a solid throne he is sitting upon. He is wrapped in, partially in a garment, a shawl of some sort. So that could mean protection. Maybe she's trying to protect herself. The man in the card could mean that there is an issue with a male figure, a hierarchy male, a husband who might be trying to persuade her to leave the job. Okay, let me read the book on this card, because I see darkness and I see light. So it could be darkness being if she does not want this job, or this job is causing her problems. Leaving it may be the light, you know, because if she steps from the light into the darkness, maybe this job just isn't for her. This career might not be the right choice right now. The book says she has will. She has the will to either stay at this job or leave this job. The ability to control events and situations. She can control staying at the job if that is something she really wants to do, staying in this career, or she has the ability to leave it if she does not feel happy or satisfied with this job, because it's hard. It's a hard job she's doing for herself right now. There's something hard about it. That's what the stone on the throne would mean to me. And that she wants to protect herself from the hardness of this job. And maybe even destroy the job with the trident. So she might be needing to leave the job if that's what she feels like she needs to do. She has the ability to meditate or mediate for herself in this job, as well as having strength in that mediation for this job, talking to her supervisor, trying to get control of what she would like to achieve in this career. But virility or violent exercise of power. She may, if she stays in a job that she is not happy with, or a career she's not happy with, it may become volatile. She'll become stressed and maybe overstep her boundaries with a supervisor or a boss, or even maybe an employee that works with her. So she needs to be careful. She needs to protect herself from becoming so overly stressed and strained that she starts acting out toward people that she shouldn't. To me, there's nothing wrong with if you need to step away from a career at this point in time. If it's causing you physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain, you should step away from it. There's happier times. The light means that, you know, maybe you step into a new job, a new career opens for you if you decide to leave that. And the stone can be a pillar to help you gain that, if that makes sense. But that is what I read in this card and what I have read from the book. So she has the choice. It is up to her whether she wants to step away from this job or continue working at this job. I don't know why my camera cut me off. I had drawn a card, a oracle card for my bestie on her career, and it was from Wisdom of the House of Night oracle cards, and it comes with a book, and I'm going to read out of the book as soon as I show you the card that I did draw. There we go. And I had drawn card 11, and it is complicated. That is the card that I had drawn. Sorry, not that I draw, but that I had drawn. And it's complicated. Number 11. And I'm going to try to read out of this. Sorry that the angle and everything that I got for camera is not the best view. There we go. Let's get this back in view. There we go. My sweet one, wouldn't it be nice if life were always simple and things were obvious and transparent? Drawing this symbol reminds you that sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it can be next to impossible to understand them all in the moment, especially when you most want to find an answer. Right now, things are complex. Only time will help you put all of the pieces of the puzzle together. Just remember, simple can also be boring, and complications can make for deeper, more mature experiences. Don't try to figure this one out. Just be open and follow the threads of life's mysterious webs. Well, to me that means that she should follow her heart. You know, not overthink staying in her career, not overthink leaving her career, but to do what she really wants to do. It could be complicated, it could cause complications, but to stay could be the same. So you have to follow your heart and what you really want to do and what you think you are capable of doing and accomplishing in the choice you make. Thanks. Hi guys, it's me again. I'm here with some papers from Kimber and her grandma. And Kimber did really good on connecting the dots around her candy bar here. She got her sticker that she loves so much. And this one was to match. And the teacher said that she had to help her because it's so similar to the picture that it was hard for Kimber to figure out which one was not, which one matched the picture. And then she was tracing her numbers. She did one last week, now she did two. She did a very good job tracing that and coloring her little pictures, and she got a sticker for that one. And she also colored this picture, which is really cute. She loves Hello Kitty, so she thought that was really well. I also hung an Easter one that she did, let me show you, onto the refrigerator. Oh, the sun's coming through there really bright. And this is the one that she colored for Easter, and next week I will show you again what Kimber has done. Thanks for watching.